Hello. Can anyone see me yet? I always never know if there's a delay. So you guys let me know in the comments. Let's see. Hello, hello. All right, guys, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Number one. Let me know what you're doing this weekend also. I got my tea. I just finished working on some videos this morning, which are gonna go out today and tomorrow. So a busy weekend for me. But I quite like it that way. Hello, Owen. Hello, Joseph. Hello. I've been wanting to do these like weekly. I did this one last week, and a lot of people are saying that I should do it weekly, so I'm here again. Trying to be committed to showing up, number one. Hello, good morning to you guys. It's afternoon where I am. So good morning, good afternoon. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Joseph. Hello, Audrey's. Hello, Wendy. Tuning in from Toronto. Audrey's from Seattle. Love that. Welcome on in. All right, so I'll be doing some super chat questions today, but I also will chat in between, so don't worry. We can have a chit chat. If you don't want to do a super chat question, that's fine. I don't really have, you know, like a price point like for these lives anyways. I usually charge for this stuff, but I just like showing up, so it's just donation based. That's all. Hello, Dennis, my moderator. Hello. I said I would come back weekly, so I'm trying to do it 2 weeks in a row. Leo, facing a lot of problems in life. I just did a Leo reading today, actually. It'll be uploaded today if my Wi-Fi is good enough. What was it? It was a lot about reflection coming up next week. It was quite a deep inner thing. So yeah, I can feel that for Leos. I noticed that today. Hello, Hubert. Hello, Dottie. Love you too. All right, what are you guys doing this weekend? It's a busy day for me, so I'm going to be on here for about 30 minutes, and I'll answer whatever questions you guys have on Super Chat, or again, just chat to you guys for 30 minutes. That's fine too. If I run away, it's not because I'm scared of you guys, it's because I hear a delivery coming to my door, okay? Just to let you know, I might just skedaddle really quickly. I think I'll leave the live on, depends where we are on that journey. I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Just want to ask you, actually, is my audio okay? Last week we had a few issues with it. I wonder if it's okay now. Okay, that's good news. Okay, planning to move next week, planning this weekend. Great, good luck with the move. Weekend book, family, friends, love that. That's amazing. That's a really good weekend. Thank you, thank you. Should we do a little oracle for the collective? So these are super chat questions. So if you want a personal reading from me, I guess, like answering a question, then feel free to go ahead with like a super chat. Or if not, we can just sit and chat here. But which deck do I want to use? Because I like to, when it's like really general, I like to read it out the book. Because the book sometimes has really like some hidden gems. But I'm not exactly sure what, which one I want to use whilst we wait for some super chats. I've been looking this morning, I'm like, I need new oracle decks, I need new tarot decks. Let's see, which one do I want to use for the collective? Preferably, I think I'm overthinking it now. Just, I'm like, what do I want to do? Okay, let's just do one of the Chakra cards. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What does my collective need to hear right now. About faith. Sometimes in life we believe an obstacle, we believe something is an obstacle when it might actually be a sign from spirit or some help or something that can help you. So I wonder if you guys might need to really have more faith in spirit, trust that they're guiding you in this time in your life, and that maybe an obstacle, what you think is an obstacle, might actually be a blessing in disguise. So that's for you to think about. How many decks do I have is a good question, Dennis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 30, 40 right now. Maybe you should see my mom's collection. My mom has like shelves upon shelves in her bedroom of tarot cards. My mom's got like hundreds. Know where to rely. This weekend, I'm doing a pop-up making products and making products and preparing for the event. I love that. What do you sell? Hello, Mohammed. Virgo, looking for direction. Do I follow a new path with old friend? Okay, interesting. The camera's inverted. Yeah, I don't know really how to change that. And there's new things on here with YouTube that I'm not touching because I'm scared. I think it's just because it's on the mobile that it's doing that, to be fair. I learned tarot from my mom. My mom was a reason I learned tarot, but my mom didn't know tarot either. I learned based on the books that I had in the tarot cards, because I don't know if I shared this. I think I shared a story on and off every now and again. And like one day when I was like 11 or 12, like around that age, I have no idea specifically what age I was. I just remember it happening. So I did try, once upon a time I went back and I was like, okay, what year was that roughly? And I calculated back to when I was around 11 or 12 that my mom's a Sagittarius. Let's give some context. So she was in and out of different religions, like really exploring different things a lot when I was a kid. She was really in and out beliefs, like maybe no beliefs sometimes, you know. That was living a Sagittarius life of just figuring it out. And she just came home one day with tarot cards, one for me, one for my sister, one for her. And I remember, you know what, this deck that I had before, I have no idea what it was, but I just remember it was these chunky cards. I remember my little hands like struggling to shuffle them. And I guess I got curious, right? When you get told that these cards can dictate your future or read your future or give you messages about your life, I was like, okay, well, I'm curious. So yeah, I kind of told myself. I think my mom and my sister both dropped it at that time. I was just like hyperfixated on it, and I guess I learned it and I would use it on myself, I would use it on my family. And I guess I was in and out of tarot for a little bit between my teens until I started my business when I was 20 years old. So I had lots of practice, 9 years, about 8-9 years before I started my business. And now my mom does more tarot. I think back then she didn't have any cards, and now since I started my business, I think, or maybe just before, my mom got lots more decks. What country do I live in? Right now I live in Portugal. Lovely, beautiful Portugal. Does all Libra are bad in love? Bad luck in love? Of course not. I feel like sometimes love and partnerships specifically have a lot to do with cycles, karmic cycles, lessons we need to learn. And sometimes not. Sometimes you can't, help but be in some sort of big lesson with someone. Maybe it's just part of our life lesson we need to learn at some point. Sometimes we let people in even though we see red flags. You know what I'm saying? Those are the kind of lessons like, okay, well, we need to do the inner work. Why did I allow that to come in? Why did I, see past people's flaws when I should have stood my ground? Like a lot of things like that we can help in the beginning and avoid. Sometimes we're in it and we don't know who the person is until it gets exposed and you're like, what the hell? So I didn't know you this whole time. And sometimes those are big lessons, like soul lessons, those ones. CBD beauty wellness products. That sounds cool. And fine line tattoos. Love that for you. Good luck. Have an incredible market. Do you guys call it market? Hello, Nancy. Nice to see you again. Thank you, Wendy. That's so nice of you. So I'm reading it on my laptop because I can't read it in I don't know why I can't read it on the phone. Just like, I don't know why. It just feels better to read on the screen. Thank you, Audrey's. What's my zodiac sign? So I'm, should you guess? The ones who know it, don't spoil. Give me your guesses of what you think I am. What's my sun? What do you think my rising is? What do you think my moon? Moon is. And then I'll answer. The Libra issue is we become too attached. That can be true. If you think of Justice card too, you can think about maybe about boundaries as well. Hello, Daria. And Nor. And Kitty. I can't wait for next year. I've been saying this, I've been spoiling this on my Instagram and on things in general, but I'm so excited for next year. You guys just wait if you want. But I'm just really happy with where ZETAZURI is going. I'm really excited to help you guys out even deeper, you know. You guys think, okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra. Okay, Aries Sun, Leo Moon, Virgo, Cancer. Libra. Okay, no more guesses. So I'm a Virgo. Did you guys see that coming? A lot of you guys seem to know that already or guess right. And what do you think my rising and moon sign is? And spoiler alert, they're the same sign. So can you guess? You guess what that is? Yay, my Virgo crew. I don't know why, but Virgos are my highest viewing videos, and I feel like maybe people are just like drawn in. I feel the Virgo vibes, you know. Virgo. Almost choke on my teeth and put that aside now. Okay, my moon and rising. You think Libra, you think Pisces. There's no one with super chats today. I think I did this at the wrong time. Like, I'm just like, what time is it for you guys actually? Because actually in the US, it's roughly about morning for you guys. Maybe it's an okay time. But if you want super chats, I'm doing personals today. So just a donation for a question and I'll answer it. Thank you, Daria. Thank you so much. Okay. So you guys guessed for my rising and moon. Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I am Scorpio, moon and rising. 6:45 a.m. What are you doing that early? 9:45. That's a good time. 4 p.m. in Denmark. Yeah, it's like almost 3 p.m. here. Okay, yeah, almost 4 for you, Kitty. Okay, Nancy, can you tell me what is coming towards me in mid-November? Let's see, for Nancy, mid-November. Ooh, okay, well, I see that you might be meeting up with some friends because 3 of Cups came through and then you have these 2 queens, so it could be a water sign and a fire sign. But to me, this looks like celebration, and it does feel like community though. So it's a heavy, what's the message? Heavy message around community and meeting up with people and maybe, I don't know, reunions, maybe meeting up with family. What's coming towards Nancy in mid-November? Could be new friends. 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So this looks like also November things are going to get easier for you. 7 of Wands can represent where life is kind of throwing things at us. We're super busy or we feel like just a lot is going on, lots of challenges. And the Eight of Wands tells me that things are going to get easier, and that things are going to start moving very quickly. You are going to be very overwhelmed, Nancy. I feel like there's a lot of things coming away mid-November, like opportunities, or again just lots of things to do. But I feel like instead of them being what do you call it, up against you, it feels like it's working with you. Does that make sense? It just feels like things get easier. It's still fast-paced, but it gets easier for you. A lot of people want your time and energy mid-November. King of Swords. You're going to need structure and discipline and good routines for sure with the King of Swords coming up. Anything else for Nancy mid-November? What's coming Nancy's way mid-November? Hierophant. So new commitments. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands came up again, and 4 of Swords. Are you in a relationship, Nancy? Are you married? Hello, everyone. Just gonna wait. Because the Hierophant and the 4 of Swords is here, that's why I'm asking. And the Hierophant, of course, about marriage or commitments. The 4 of Swords is almost like, I would say prioritize your health and well-being, especially because I said that you're quite busy. A balance is needed with the 2 of Pentacles. If you are married, then this does feel like there's like a healing coming on in a relationship. But if you're not, and you're single or whatever, the Hierophant can be about commitments coming up for you. But these two came out again, so it just feels like there's a lot of opportunities coming up. Maybe a new commitment coming up as well. Hello. Hello, Sandra. Hello, Marie. So I'm doing super chat questions, my lovelies. Oh my god, my light's going dead. Oh, well, Nancy, if this is in terms of love, I think it might. Let's see. Will Nancy Scorpio take some kind of action towards? Will Scorpio take some kind of action towards Nancy in this month, November? 8 of Cups. Will Scorpio take action? I wonder if this person, not in this month, because 8 of Swords is here and 8 of Cups. So this is almost like this person has a lot of fear or stuck up in their head. The 8 of Cups is more about, it was definitely not moving forward. It feels a little bit like distanced. But the star represents healing. The 2 of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like, that feels like not this month. So I wonder if you're divorced, if the Hierophant and the 4 of Swords is that you're healing from that still in the mid-November. You're actually separated at the moment from Scorpio, so maybe that's the healing then. But I don't see this person moving towards you because 8 of Swords are up in their head. Maybe they want to, but they feel a bit trapped and stuck. They feel almost like they can't get out of this hole that they put themselves in. I don't know if they're a bit stubborn or got pride or what Scorpios do. I've got a brother Scorpio and he holds a grudge and finds it very hard to get out also. He's got big pride too. But it just feels a bit like with the 8 of Swords and 8 of Cups, it feels a little bit like there's a break. Maybe that's what 4 of Swords and the Hierophant is. I don't think it's forever because the Hierophant does represent this is a commitment. 4 of Swords is a break, it's not an ending. So that might be what's going on in November then. Audrey's, how does my love life look in the near future? Chariot. Well, I see maybe travel. You might meet someone. If you're single, the Lovers being here, well, it's moving forward. It's moving forward for sure. The Lovers just jumped out again. Okay, Audrey's. Well, it looks like you're moving forward in terms of love. So if you're single, you're meeting someone for sure. Gemini, Cancer, someone maybe born around, when is that? That's like June, July. I'm gonna sneeze. Well, how does Audrey's love life look in the near future? These are major arcana cards too. You have the Five of Pentacles, so it does feel a little bit like healing. And the Wheel of Fortune, healing a wound of lack and abandonment in terms of love. So I feel like someone coming in is going to help you heal with that. Maybe the feeling of being alone sometimes can be a bit, it can suck. But I feel like this is a good person for you. The Lovers and Chariot is great. This is like a dream or a wish fulfillment. Hello, Robin. Will I be receiving a promotion where I currently am now, or another office? Will I be receiving a promotion where I currently am now, or another office? Where you are now. The Page of Pentacles, so this is a yes. Page of Pentacles, the Judgment, which is like, to me, about going to a new level, and Three of Pentacles. I wonder if there's like new colleagues that you'll be around or something like this, or this working on a project or building something. Like, it feels a bit like it's collaboration as well, so it just feels like this team here. So yes, there's an answer to that. Will you be receiving a promotion where you currently am now? Yes. Page of Pentacles. I wonder if you'll be making the offer though, because the Page of Pentacles seems to be a little bit like someone who's open to learning, which is great for you in terms of career. But I wonder if you have to like mention it for it to happen, like just to plant a seed a little bit there. Hello, Giovanni. Hello, Vijay. Why is everyone saying I said hi? You guys are so mean. What's the pushiness there? What is the pushiness there? I can't read. I take a long time. I just got to you. Okay. You're welcome, Nancy. I hope that's okay for you. Marie, do you have a question with your okay. Yeah, okay, there you go. I think I would just like to know about the near future. Let's get 3 cards. Marie's near future, please. Okay, that's nice. That's nice too. Okay. Okay, you got the same combination as Audrey's. Chariot is about moving forward, achieving some dreams and goals. So this would tell me that there is some determination coming into your life. Maybe you're gonna get clear on a goal and you're moving towards it. So this tells me action. You might also be thinking about a trip, or again, this just could be you moving forward. The Lovers is good for love. So if you're single, you could be meeting someone. If you're in a relationship, this feels like this is moving forward. In the near future. It feels deep, it feels connected, and you got these beautiful cards as well. This is about balancing things in your life. I see you taking maybe a little bit of family time or community time, so that would be really good. I don't know if this is advice for you, but take a trip with family. I don't know if that be your siblings or children. I don't know your situation, but it just feels like there's a nice trip coming up in terms of family. That's why I see. But in terms of everything, 10 of Cups is that you're going to be feeling very happy in the near future. And Temperance is like peace, finding peace. Gorgeous energy. What else? I feel like I'm so behind. Okay, Moondog Tower. Will my son speak to me again? 6 of Cups, that's about children. Justice, which is in the upright, so it does look like a yes. Okay. And okay, the Devil and the 10 of Pentacles is interesting because I wonder if this means contracts are involved or something, because the Devil, let's clarify that, and the 10 of Pentacles feels like very like to do with material world, right? It feels to do with money related stuff. Let me know if that makes any sense to you. Justice, 6 of Cups. 10 of Cups is here. 10 of Pentacles is nice because it does feel like stability in a family. Why is the Devil here? 3 of Swords. A lot of pain in this dynamic. Ace of Pentacles clarifying the 10. So this almost feels like an opportunity to start fresh. And Justice being about balance and maybe like leveling it out. If there's been feelings of injustice or imbalance in this dynamic, then I would say, what did you say your signs were? Pisces and Sagittarius. Well, none are coming up. I've got Libra and Capricorn here. But I feel like that's a yes, especially with this combo. 10 of Pentacles would be stability in a family. Ace of Pentacles would be an opportunity for that. Is your is some stubbornness. I don't know if this is your son. The 10 of Wands is like releasing what he's been carrying on to, and the Page of Swords would be like feeling triggered, or 10 of Wands releasing that. So yes, I would say that yes, you'll speak again. That'll be a new beginning actually. So yes, like meaning that you won't just speak again and then part ways again. It will be actually like an offer of like, okay, let's talk, let's be in connection. Yeah, stubborn and a bit controlling, a little bit with the Emperor being there. He's like very assertive in himself. Like when he's got his mind in his own way, that's it. It's very hard to get through. Page of Swords is a trigger there. This dude's kind of a bit peed off with you, but that Justice says you're both peed off with each other, and it does feel like you guys are probably going to be able to balance it out, like I was saying. So that's nice, and it will be for the long term, which is nice too. There's something about the past, like a past event clearly. But the Six of Cups, by the way, also says that there is like care here, right? It's a connection. Six of Cups is also about soulmates. There is deep care here, but yeah, both were a bit annoyed at each other. And your son's very stubborn, yes. So it's hard, but this person will come to you most likely, because that 10 of Wands is kind of just letting it go, you know? So that's good news. No worries. Hello, Dennis. Okay, let's see. Hello, Madison, by the way. OMG, hi. Hello. All right, my goodness, let's dive in. I'm so slow. Okay. Dennis asks, anything interesting happening for me from now until the end of this year? For Dennis. 7 of Wands. Why is that there? So 7 of Swords. Why is that there? 8 of Cups. 7 of Cups. You got 3 7s. 7, 7, 7. Okay, well, let's... Definitely interesting. Let's figure it out together. Okay. 7 of Wands can sometimes be... You might be very busy, okay? Be aware of timings, because I always get this energy of like... having a lot of things to do and a very close deadline. It's like, oh, trying to get everything done very quickly. So I'll just say prepare in advance for being busy. Okay, make sure you do things when they come up, because otherwise I feel like you're gonna get overwhelmed. That could be like buying Christmas presents. Okay, 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups is an interesting one, and a 7 of Cups too. I want to dive a bit deeper into that. What is the meaning behind the 7 of Swords? The Lovers, 7 of Swords. Have you been, like, are you in a relationship, Dennis? That's one thing I'll ask, because I wonder if there's been like infidelity in your life or something, and maybe someone might be, don't want to say coming back. You know, it's the holiday season and people, I don't know, just get a bit delusional and start coming back in. Because 7 of Swords, Lovers, 3 of Swords, Devil, Justice, Page of Swords, Emperor. I would just say maybe stay away from love interest between now and the end of the year. 8 of Cups is about walking away, maybe from this energy. So hopefully, if that makes sense, that's what you'll be doing. And the 7 of Cups is like confusion, especially with the High Priestess. There is a bit like secretive energy. Does that make sense to you, Dennis? Let's try that again as well. You let me know if that makes sense to you. Anything interesting happening for me between now and the end of this year for Dennis? 7 of Swords again. Like I feel like something's coming up for sure. Okay, why is this coming up? The Knight of Cups again is like an emotional offer. What is this? Why is this coming up for Dennis? The Tower. So this is going to be a shock to the system. The Tower is like just be aware of love offers. That's all I'm gonna say. Between now and the end of the year, don't accept it. All right, just live your beautiful life. What's the advice for Dennis between now and the end of the year? Queen of Cups. So your advice is to be in your heart space, protect your feelings and emotions. It can be a sensitive time during this year, and the Queen of Cups can sometimes be that for me, where we might be like more sensitive emotionally, so we have to make sure we rein it in and place boundaries, because when you're kind-hearted, people would like to get more and more and more and use that against you, almost like, you're gonna let me struggle, give me some more. And then use your empathy as a tool for them to get what they want. So maybe between now and the end of the year, just really protect your heart space. That's really what I would say for you. Let me know if that makes any sense. And I don't know, it feels like someone who was a bit of a devil in your life or created some pain in your life, and that could be anyone, seems to be wanting to enter your life. I don't know if that's family, it could be an old friend. It's coming through as an emotional offer, but I think you have to make a choice about walking away from that energy and choosing peace, for sure. Place boundaries with the Queen of Swords. Oh, okay, now I can catch up on messages. I mean, what's everyone been saying? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Oh my god, I feel like, okay. Slow speech. I feel like sometimes I speak so fast. Some people say that too. But I'm glad that it's slow. That's great. Now, if we have any more super chat questions, let me know, because I've been here for 30 minutes. I'm gonna dash if no one's got any more questions, because I got some things to do today. But if you have any questions, I'll stick around for a little bit longer. Good morning. Do you do live personal readings? Madison, I love that question. Do you know what? I was saying this in the last live stream last week on Saturday, and yes, I will. I'm gonna be doing those. Actually, I'm supposed to be doing them this month. The thing is, I have been doing it behind a camera for so long that everyone deals with imposter syndrome, right? That I'm scared that my anxiety will get in the way of the reading. And when you're live with someone, it's kind of like, what do you do? Like, and I'm a Virgo, like I just told you guys, so I'm like overthinking in my head it so much that I'm not taking action on it. But I promise that this month I'm gonna do some trials, so I need guinea pigs. So shoot me some emails so I remember who you are and that you want to be a guinea pig, because I will do some one-on-ones. I will like completely either donation based or just free, so that I can get my confidence up again without fear, you know. without the fear that, oh my god, someone's paying me for a service that I'm completely nervous about. So yeah, I will be doing it, but at the moment I don't, but I will be. So that's something too I'm gonna be trialing, and I will fully release that as a service next year, like January maybe. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. You do great work, so don't worry. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, great, Madison. I look forward to that. Just all I ask is just a judgment-free space so that I can have the freedom to tap into my intuition, because when you do things like intuition, when you do that, it's so important to release any ego and to completely be out of yourself. Sometimes you can be a bit of a detective, but other times, you know, you really have to kind of be a vessel and see what comes up. Especially with personal readings, I like to add more intuition to it, because I want to dive deeper than on general readings on YouTube. So I need to be a vessel, and it's easy to do that when it's just a camera and me. But when someone's staring at me waiting, I'm scared. So yeah, my anxiety is like, oh my god, am I saying the right thing? Or what if this is completely wrong? Maybe I won't say it. You know, thoughts like that are normal, but they can really get in the way of a reading. And my anxiety is like, leave, end the call. So hopefully you don't do that, but that's what I'm fearful of. Okay, we got some more. Dania, do you have a question for me, my love? I see you have a super chat. Let me know what your question is. And Marie, I had to let my cat go this morning. That's so sweet. Well, not sweet in like a nice way, but that's really... My heart goes out to you. I want to know about him. Okay, let's dive into what you mean by what you know. You want to know if he's at peace, or, which of course, I believe so, but should we just see what comes up? I've never read an animal. That's interesting. Or you want to know about him, like whether you made the right decision, like what's the... Where are we going with this? Of course, Dennis. Please email me, because I might just write down some names and contact information so that I can know who to contact when I'm ready to open them, because it'll be like private, you know. Okay, in the meantime, while I wait for it... Okay, Dania's also said something, so whilst I wait for Marie, I'm a Virgo. Any chance between me and my Aquarius lover? Okay, someone's stubborn here. And also not very honest. Is there a chance between me and my Aquarius lover? Well, it's giving yes and no, which is weird. The Knight of Pentacles and Death card is like... Knight of Pentacles is a very committed, stable offer. So that's where I'm like, okay, yeah, it seems like there is. And Death card, something needs to completely change. Seven of Swords, Page of Cups is like an apology for being destructive or being sneaky or whatever that is, not being fully honest, or from, you know, the Four of Pentacles. I wonder who's who. I wonder if you're the Four of Pentacles, like you're a bit holding back or a bit stuck on this. This looks like a yes, but there needs to be complete transformation. Specifically from whoever this side is. Is there any chance between me and my Aquarius lover? Dania and her Aquarius lover. Again, Two of Wands, thinking about the future. So, and then Two of Swords. It seems like a decision. That's probably why they're saying yes and no. So both possibilities exist. That tells me free will is a big part of this dynamic between you two. Two of Swords, Two of Wands. Number one, you need to listen to your gut about this person. And someone needs to transform. And it looks like it's your partner. Someone needs to kind of change and be more stable, right? Someone needs to fully commit to this. Does that make sense for you? And Marie, don't worry about your question. It's like, I want to make sure I give you an answer that's direct and clear. Otherwise, I'm going to go all crazy trying to work out what I'm trying to get out of the cards. Okay. I want to know if he's okay. Well, I'll tell you he is. Whenever we go to the other side, we're always okay. But Marie's cat. Is he okay? Yes. Two of, which is interesting. How these, I need to shuffle this deck. Two of Cups. Yes, your cat is okay. I wonder if you have another cat up in the sky who's met. I feel like he's met someone in the other side. Like he was met by someone on the other side. And usually it's another pet. I wonder if that makes any sense to you. He's at peace. So I wonder if you need to let go of any guilt around this that I'm seeing as well. Two of Cups. Your cat loves you still. All right. Seven of Swords, Four of Pentacles feels like your energy feeling maybe you betrayed or you feel guilt. Four of Pentacles. And Knight of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. I wonder if you would consider having another pet. Because Five of Pentacles is like a hole, and a Knight of Pentacles is like your cat might be saying. Five of Pentacles. Not to feel that hole. I don't know if that means like having another pet or another animal, or holding my heart. Being happy. Do something that makes you happy. I don't know what that means. The Knight of Pentacles though is an investment, so that's why I was saying maybe getting another animal. But take your time with that one. But not to feel guilty. Into Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Do you have another animal or someone in the sky? Because I just feel like there's like a reunion up there, or a meet, because four of wands can also be that. Anyway, your cat is up in heaven and he's having fun up there. That's something that you should know. Not at peace. I mean, not suffering. He's at peace. No guilt from your side. Doesn't want you to feel any guilt. And there's just this community up there with your cat. So very happy up there. Yes, the Chariot. Went straight up. That's what that's telling me. Okay, now let's do our 2 pumpkins. Any messages I need to know for the next few months? So for the next few months, Emperor. Okay, there's separate messages here. Let's see. So Emperor came up reversed. So this can be about letting go of control. Queen of Swords. The Hierophant. Are you in a relationship? Because the Emperor feels like someone's not really, if you are in a relationship, I might just be talking out my booty here, but the Hierophant and the Emperor reversed, Queen of Swords, this looks like a conversation that you're going to be having with the Emperor reversed. Okay, you're married, so that's the Hierophant. Your partner is coming up as the Emperor reversed. So maybe someone is not doing their part of things, or not being very, they're not leading. You know, usually you want to see the Emperor in the upright with a partner, and I feel like this person's not doing that. So Queen of Swords is you talking to this person, being very, very, setting boundaries and just being very clear. So a big conversation coming here about maybe what your partner is not doing. And I see that everything will be okay in your marriage, which is fine. But there is a conversation coming up over the next few months that the Emperor reverse is not really providing or being there or leading in some way, or really being the role of the family or the relationship. So Queen of Swords is you saying how it is. Page of Pentacles says that you might be learning something new, and Eight of Pentacles looks like progress in your career, your finances, for example, or whatever you are working on that could be within yourself too, but this does look financial. But of course, sometimes this can be inner work, but I see this more being maybe getting a job or a new job, or again, learning something that's going to build on a skill and on income. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles, so that's nice. The Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here for our 2 pumpkins? And over the next few months, what Spirit wants you to know is to believe in yourself more. There are some fears or worries or anxieties that you might have, and, you know, worries over some issues that might be present in your life, feeling a little bit stuck there. But the Magician is like, you are you're a limitless being, okay? Don't forget that. There is a solution to your issues. The Magician is about manifesting and believing in yourself. 2 of Swords. Yeah, fear is definitely holding you back from making decisions and from listening to your gut instincts. So over the next few months, take action. Don't fear. Lean into the fear. I feel like what you desire and your manifestations, whatever it is you want to call in, is on the other side of it. Your fear is holding you back from fully like having what it is that you want. So just, I would say, take action, make decisions, listen to your gut. And 7 of Cups, just get clear, okay? Get clear on what you want. And also routines, well, not just routines, but like having a structure is so important. So building a structure to get where you want to go is so important, because when we're up in the air and we've got all these ideas but never get grounded, or we know what we want, we know what feels right, but it's like they just stay up in the air. King of Swords asks for structure, discipline. You know, getting very logical about something instead of emotional is very important. I feel like I'm missing something in the chat. All right, Evan. Oop, my phone's gonna die, so this might be the last super chat. Alright, general messages for my November and December. My father died a few weeks ago and someone was seeing left me, but I've been focusing on self-care, meditation, and my new job have been rewarding. I'm sorry. Sounds like a lot of change happening so suddenly. But nice that you've been focusing on self-care, meditation. That's so beautiful for you. And you're doing the right thing. So your question is general messages for November and December. So let's start with November. Nine of Pentacles, that's you working on your self-care. The Ten of Swords coming up here would be these endings in your life. Advice for November. Seven of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles. Are you an earth sign by any chance, or is it just grounding energy coming up? But let's do December for Evan. So they kind of link. November and December are the same. Kind of like all of your cards are Pentacles, by the way, aside from the Ten of Swords that showed up. One more for December. And another Pentacles, and the Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, so what can I see with this? Nine of Pentacles is you working on yourself. This is about you finding that time with yourself and learning to enjoy that time by yourself. I always see this as like, what can I say? It's about living luxury, but it's not just about that. It's almost like enjoying this self-care, I would say. It links to your self-care of where you're completely finding your own energy. Seven of Pentacles came through, which is kind of your advice for the month, is really kind of assessing what's going on in your life, maybe what's helping you to grow, what can you work on, what can you nurture. It's telling me that November you might be a little bit impatient about what you're building. Maybe it's not growing fast enough, or again, there's some things to assess here. But Seven of Pentacles says to just have some patience. Maybe it's about balance as well, maybe changing up your routines a little bit, but go easy on yourself. Seven of Pentacles says you need patience with yourself. Because you might be feeling like, oh, I should be doing this, or oh, like I've still not done this yet, I'm not perfect, you know, because you want that Ten of Pentacles. Who doesn't? Legacy, stability, whatever it might be. So Seven of Pentacles is like, go easy on yourself, right? Don't rush your process. But these cards are so amazing for stability and, again, money and career, right? Stability. So this is promising. Six of Pentacles in the month of November says, again, it's about balance in life. Okay, so make sure you're balancing everything. Could be a time of where you are helping others, because Six of Pentacles sometimes is about, you know, giving your energy to others. It's about philanthropy, so maybe doing things like where I thought, like charity, or helping people out. It's a good month to do that for you because it will come back around. And then we have December being Ten of Pentacles, which is usually about family. So around holiday season, it's not surprising. Two of Pentacles, which is again about that balance, juggling a few things in December. And Three of Pentacles represents a new project. And that could also be your career too, Three of Pentacles too. So there's a lot of, you're balancing self-care and career and finances. So I feel like this is a good end of like the good next few months, but of course you will be grieving and stuff like that, but you're showing up very stable or solid. Let's see a little bit more. Just got my job contract extended, which I'm so happy about, and that's lovely. Congratulations. And maybe this is where I'm seeing all these pentacles. Okay, Seven of Cups, we're diving a bit deeper into emotions now. The next few months, November, December. Yeah, Three of Swords, Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? King of Wands. Okay, well, Seven of Cups can be like mixture of feelings, like happy and then sad, which is normal given the circumstances. Three of Swords being about heartache and pain that you're experiencing, but the Magician is also your willpower, almost channeling pain into power in a little bit, but also just feeling confident in yourself, even though you're struggling with pain and confusion and mixed feelings. Four of Cups came through with the King of Wands, which Spirit wants you to know over the next few months that, you know, looking at your emotions is important, but the King of Wands as well suggests being able to trust yourself and your ability to pivot and adapt. Maybe sometimes you might feel like you can't. I don't know why this would be coming up, or if there are changes coming up over the next few months for you. Because Four of Cups can sometimes be rejecting an offer. And I wonder if there's a King of Wands coming into your life that you might be wanting to reject the offer of. Page of Cups could be an apology that you might be rejecting. Is the person that you were dealing with a King of Wands, or is that just someone's like a fire sign, should I say? Or is this the person who came out of your life? Not really strong at commitment. Oh, a Sagittarius who, yeah, so that person's gonna come back in. Maybe that's why the Seven of Cups is here, because that might give you mixed signals. The Hanged Man, needing to look at that. I think trust your instincts about this person. I'm glad you don't want him, because I'm feeling like that too. Because the Magician, now that I can see that this is this person, I don't like whoever's coming in. The Four of Cups tells me you're rejecting it anyway, right? This is you going no. The Hanged Man tells me you learned your lesson, which is fine. This person's coming in for reconciliation. You say he opened a door for someone better to come in. That's not gonna work. That's not working out for this person, by the way. That's probably why they're gonna, so this is them running off to someone else, but then that's not gonna work and they're gonna come back to you. And you're gonna reject them, so good. That's great. Because the Magician, again, can, when it comes up with a person who creates pain, it's giving, what's the word? Giving narcissist, but I don't want to just throw that word around. It just feels like someone who has a mask, right? Someone who has tricks up their sleeve. Someone who has like a certain persona to the wall, but really they're not that person deep down, you know? That's what I get with that. I think I'm starting to realize when it says someone's name and said hi, I think that's like an emoji or something, because everyone's saying it. And I thought like, wow, okay. It wasn't a bad experience, but he wasn't open about his feelings, left me, as my dad would say. That's so King of Wands. It's just like a lack of commitment. It's like someone who just feels like, you know, like a bouncy person where someone can't, it's not a very grounded person. You know, if things are not always fun, like this person probably doesn't want it. They're a little bit like them. But anyway, I'm glad you'll be rejecting them, but that's coming up over the next few months. My phone is gonna die. And with your, I really always struggle to speak about people who pause because it's such a sensitive thing. But was there any dispute or argument between someone and your dad before he passed or something like that? Because that's why I'm seeing something about that. I don't know if I'm right, so I'm so sorry if I'm talking about something you don't want. Just let me know. What are these? Yeah, because I feel like this person, like, so your dad is saying like it's fine. Like I feel like there's some regret over that, because Page of Swords is here reversed, Five of Wands is here reversed, saying it's like whatever he was triggered about, he's not triggered about anymore or whatever. Like this conflict is reversed. So this is like forgiveness. This is like, I'm sorry. This is like, wish I didn't happen. So Hermit reverse tells me that your dad is on a journey in the spirit world where he's really reflecting on a lot in his life. And maybe there is a lot of regret around conflict in general with your father. So the Hermit, he's on a journey up there and he's really reflecting, going really deep inwardly. But before he passed, we were kind. Yeah, I think this is just maybe his way of saying like he's sorry. Like he's able to see things differently from this new perspective. And the Fool, he's free. So I don't know if he suffered with anything, or because the Fool is bringing this beautiful, like, I don't know, free spirit from your dad, which is interesting. He feels free on the other side. in pain. I hope that's meant something to you. I just felt cool to do that, but I always like tread on eggshells a bit because I'm like, should I ask for permission or something. I went to see and it came up, so there's just a little message for you there. I was just thinking the other day, my friend did a tarot reading with my daughter right after she was killed. That's so sad. I'm thinking I want to have you do a full spread for me when I have the money through her. You know, I don't usually do like mediumship or cards on people who've passed because it's such a sensitive topic and I do tread on eggshells around it, but I don't know, you see what I'm saying? I just get frozen a little bit because it's like such a sensitive thing. We can always try for sure, but I get scared with that stuff. I don't know why. I think it's like lots of emotion involved. I don't take my job very lightly, you know. It's like serious to be bringing in people messages. You're welcome, Evan. I wish you all the best on your healing journey. You're doing amazing. All those pentacles, you're doing amazing. Alright, my lovely. So what I'm gonna do, because I've been here for an hour, I'm either gonna maybe answer some more super chats if anyone has any, but otherwise I'm gonna love you and leave you. So let me know if anyone has any last questions. I'll be happy to answer them. Otherwise I'm gonna run. Luckily my delivery's not come, or maybe I've not heard it. That was a long 30 minutes. How funny. My phone's also gonna die, so actually like I might end this here. So again, if you have any super chats, let's make them real quick, otherwise I'm gonna run because my phone, and I don't know where the charger is actually, so really was not prepared to do a full hour. Let's see. Okay, my angels, I'm gonna go. I love you guys so much. I wish you guys all the best, and I send you my love. Have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing Saturday. And I will see you guys soon. I'm just like waiting just in case. But yeah, aside from all this, if you do send a super chat and I click offline because I'm just scared that someone might do that, I'll email you if I can. Can I? Maybe I'll just post it on my page. I don't know. I'll post it on the community section of my YouTube channel. But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Dennis, for moderating and being here, watching. Love you. And thank you to everyone else who's been watching. I send you all the best. I wish you guys so much love. I'll be uploading videos end of today and tomorrow for your weeklies. So I guess I will see you in those videos. And I should be doing this next Saturday, I hope. Because I'm trying to be there, trying to be consistent. Yeah. All right, my lovelies. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys, I guess, in your next videos. Bye.